people, thanks for having me once again on your family program. My name is Tonia. On today's episode, we'll be looking at moral decadence amongst Nigeria's youth. And I have a guest in the house, Pastor Valentine Ikore. Thanks for joining me on the program today. So we are talking moral decadence amongst Nigeria's youth. What does it mean to be morally responsible?
When we say we are morally responsible, it means that you have understanding of what life is all about. Okay. A child may decide, oh, this is the way I was brought up. I don't want to go that way. Let me go to the way of my friends. That child is not morally responsible. Okay. But a child who says, oh, this is the way I was brought up. I must follow the way I was brought up. That child is morally responsible. Because the Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go. Okay. And when he grows up, he will not depart from it. He didn't say when he's growing up. When he has grown, he will not depart from it.
What are the types of moral decadence?
A lot. We see that our children are no longer respectful. I was in a bus, a BRT bus, and a young boy was sitting down, and I was standing. At a point, I told him, I said, young man, if you were my son, and I know my son will not do this, I have 6 boys. I know because of the way they have been brought up, they see somebody, they will get up and let that person. He said, I'm not your son.
Wow.
So that is a child who is not properly brought up.
That is really, really, wow. So now what are the factors responsible for moral decadence in our society?
Let's start from the parental factor.
Okay.
A lot of parents are no longer there for their children. A lot of children raise themselves. So we say, is the economy, maybe it's the economic situation in Nigeria. Both parents have to work. Before you have your grandparents, the presence of an adult in the house. But that was my time. Okay, let me even look at my children's time. I still had people in the house at a point. Then at a point I stopped working and my children were everywhere with me because I didn't want them to lack in morals. So parental factor, economic factor, then social media, like you rightly said earlier, the social media thing, because what they learn online is different from the way they have been brought up. You see some children, they live double lives. At home, they are one person. Outside they are other, because of the social media. But peer pressure too.
All right, so but all those actually contributed to moral decadence in our society.
Yes.
Parents definitely have to work to take care of their children.
Yes.
We can't, we can't underestimate that. But in that process, what do you think parents should do?
I think a mother, especially the mothers, should rethink their roles. It's not just bringing the children into the world and say, okay, I must care for them. They must have this, they must have that. Because where I say parents go wrong is that the kind of things we want our children to have, we think it's only money that can buy it. We find out that there's a lot of suicide rates with our teenagers nowadays because they were never brought up by parental care, no love. So they have the gadgets. So mothers, for example, maybe you should get a job that is the same time your children will close from school. Be a mother to your children. A friend of mine told me once that the day she stopped working was the day her daughter stood up and started talking like her house girl. And she has sent, that child was in Corona, and she said she saw the profile of her house girl in her daughter and she started crying. And she's a big businesswoman now. And she was able to raise her children.
So should we not say that this present generation parents are not compassionate about their children?
They are not compassionate because I deal with children. I teach children. I train children. I even train teachers to train children. You find out that the gap is so much between parents. What a child will tell me now may not be able to tell his or her parents. A child can call you and say, can I tell you something? And you find out that that child has gone far, maybe sexually, and the parents don't know.